Oh, what's up, peeps? This is the Crypto YouTube's Digest, and you've tuned in for your 20 minutes of crypto digested. So, maybe downloaded sounds better. Crypto downloaded. I don't know. But anyway, so on this channel, what I do is I look at YouTubers who are in the crypto market or, space. And I listen to their videos and I just outtake the best sound bites and whatevers and put them together in one awesome, spectacular, just unmatched video for you guys to watch. And I leave the links below for all the videos that to all the YouTubers' videos that I am referring to. And then so you can click on and watch the full stuff. But some of them are like, seriously, 40 minutes of just good content. So I just cherry pick out the best stuff. And today we're going to look at crypto revolution. That's with Crypto Bitcoin Chris. And let's see.
Is it possible that as
wrong
Bitcoin...
one. That's Crypto Kirby. So this is Crypto Revolution. We're going to look at Crypto Kirby too today, but we're going to kick off with Crypto Rev. And we're just going to play a bit of this. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hang on. Well, I definitely could have got by without those messages. It wasn't a phone, it was just a voicemail coming back through. All right, so let's play.
I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Sideways. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $266 billion.
Sideways. That's his tagline when he enters in. He always does that. Jumping right into the market. So anyway, soon, the title of this video is Soon Bitcoin Golden Cross. Golden Cross. See, Golden Cross is good. Golden Cross means to the moon, baby, to the moon. But hey, it's almost like depending on what time frame, whether you're looking at the 4 hour or the 1 day, if we've got a golden cross or a death cross, which obviously is the other way. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out what's going on in this video. All right, I usually don't play Bitcoin Chris's, I don't play Crypto Revolution's TA but hey, I'll play a bit of it today because really, the guy's got quality technical analysis going on. So let's have a look.
This is an important triangle for Bitcoin. So on the 4 hour chart, let's start here. You've got a bullish cross of the 21 and the 200 simple moving averages coming. These have played out pretty well over time. Let's see if we can find another recent one. You got your technically golden cross, and you got, pretty big run up. Here's one. Boom. So this is a bullish sign. We go into zoom into the 1 hour chart, and this is where the triangle looks the cleanest. You've got 64% chance of a break higher here. If you're in a position right now, you really don't, it's not about predicting the future. If you're right half the time, out of 100 trades, if you're right 50% of the time, if you manage your risk correctly, you can be up 50% even if you're wrong half the time. You're going to put your stops in play.
See, now this is really important, and it can actually be that simplified. A lot of these technical analysis, it's not like looking at a crystal ball. They will just give you, say, instead of a 50-50 chance, you might have a 70-30 chance of being right. And like you just said, man, what he means by managing your risk, it can be things like you put your stop loss, whatever you think the target could be, you take a quarter of that, drop it below for your stop loss, if you know what I mean. So if you've got a target that's going to be like $1,000 pump, I'm just using an example, then your stop loss, you want to have it 250 below where you are. Things like that. It's like a 1 in 4. So, the technical analysis helps you guess which way the market's going to go, and then your risk management is where you be smart about. Anyway, so that's a good point. Glad we were able to get that one.
And then you're going to have a risk to reward ratio. 2 to 1 is what you're looking for. So for every dollar that you risk, you're trying to make $2. So even if you're wrong on half your trades, you still make 50% profit across the board. Now, put your stop down here and it doesn't matter. Like if it breaks out the downside, okay, move on, next trade. But, you know, there are some bullish signs here. Okay, this is the Bitcoin daily chart. So we just...
Right, so now he gets into a bit more technical stuff. I just wanted to show you that bit. I'm going to move on to some of his other information. So that was just basically, you know, check him out. Just I didn't start watching Crypto Revolution, or he had another channel earlier, but I didn't start watching him for his technical analysis. But his technical analysis is pretty quality stuff. So anyway, let's move on. Actually, I am going to play this. My edit might be a bit rough right at this point, but I'm going to play this. This is really good information.
Bitcoin daily chart. So we just got a MACD bullish cross, which is a buy signal 2 days ago. Okay. And what does this mean? Over time, if you learn one thing from me on this channel, I want you to learn MACD crosses, because if you just traded MACD crosses, you could do very well. You added up all these numbers right here, you're at over 100% profits. Okay. So let's just say you start with $100. Okay, small amount, tiny amount, just to see if it works. Try it out. Blue line's a MACD, red line's a signal line. Blue line crosses higher, it's your buy signal, MACD bullish cross. Blue line crosses the red line lower, sell signal. So if you would have traded this buy signal, sell signal, up 20%. Traded this buy signal, sell signal, up 28%. Traded this buy signal, sell signal, up 50%. So again, your buy signal, sell signal, up 35%. Buy signal, here we are, only up 15%. You can see on average, not quite there yet. So is this a bullish sign? Potentially. We just had our MACD cross buy signal happen for Bitcoin. So every day I make these videos, and I definitely want to encourage you to take a second, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit that bell for notifications. Just know you guys can depend on me to deliver quality content on a daily basis. Now, what's going on with...
So I left that in there. That's him spruiking his channel, but hey, you know, fair's fair. He deserves to be able to spruik himself. I'm not going to cut that stuff out of his channel. He's got good content. All right, let's move on. All right, I've talked about this in my other videos. I've talked about buy the rumor, sell the news. Now, Crypto Bitcoin Chris is excellent for this. Buy the rumor, sell the news means, you know, hey, you hear a whisper in the crypto market, and he hears it and tells us before anybody else, and then there's a pump, and there's profits to be made. Here's a classic. So this is one of the reasons why you should watch Crypto Bitcoin Chris. And if he ever has buy the rumor, sell the news, I'll put it in my video.
Yesterday, after I finished the video, September the 4th, you can see here from the post in group at 11:50 p.m., Binance list Chili's. I don't even know what it is, and it doesn't matter. I just know that if it's getting added to Binance, it's going to moon, and it did. So up 46%. Now, if you would have potentially just waited for it to bottom, you could make 46% off this news-related pump. A lot of people love these. Binance.
So there you go. You know, quality content. All right, moving on. All right, so I'm just going to play the next couple of minutes of Crypto Revolution straight, because this is what I really tune into this channel for. Yeah, TA is good, but he really gets good information. And look, I'm just going to play it. Let's see what I'm talking about.
And we're in the early stages of a new Bitcoin bull market. This is just beginning. Once a new Bitcoin all-time high is made, new highs trigger a feeding frenzy. This feeding frenzy is going to bring retail in. Retail loves these altcoins. Everybody's attracted by quick profits. That's probably what brought most of us here, get rich quick. And this is going to drive prices higher and faster. Just like, remember the days when we were running up to 14,000? You wake up and be like, holy, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it. Everybody's just buying. So, yeah, pretty amazing future ahead of us. I'm glad to be here with you guys. So, here's a parabolic curve pattern. Listen to this. The parabolic curve, which is what's going to happen with Bitcoin when it shoots up. It's probably one of the most highly prized and sought after patterns. These things take off moon-worthy right here. So this pattern can yield you the biggest and quickest return in the shortest possible time. Love the sounds of that. Big gains quickly. Power law signals Bitcoin is going to eventually shatter $1 million. 1 million. It just seems so far away, right? 1 million. I'm saying they're running out. We're going to run out of Bitcoin, right? There's a finite supply. So, I mean, it's possible. I can't really see that far off, but this person's stating after 2028, the price will never drop below $100,000. The price will reach $1 million no earlier than 2028 and no later than 2037. 18 years. $1 million Bitcoin.
Whatever. We can wait.
Sounds good. I love it. I love the sounds of it. Brian Armstrong came out and said he's a CEO of Coinbase. He said the number of addresses holding at least 10 Bitcoins recently hit an all-time high. They're stacking it up. Everybody's stacking up their Bitcoin. Altcoins may point to an imminent Bitcoin pullback. So, again, there's two sides to everything. The idea here is, in spite of Bitcoin's recent bullishness, many major altcoins are continuing to express bearish conditions. Many are trading down up to 3% today. This person stated that he believes altcoins and Ethereum are giving us some insights on what's to come for Bitcoin. He's looking for a pullback to the around 10,250. Okay, so definitely that's part of it. Binance.
So just on that, I'll probably say this every chance I get. There will be an altcoin season. There has to be. I don't even care. I've got altcoins. They've been smashed. I didn't even buy high. I just bought low and they've tanked since. So I don't even care. I don't even look at them anymore. They just sit in the bottom drawer, metaphorically speaking. And I'll just check them once every couple of months. Soon as the alt season hits, though, they're gonna. You check one of my old videos. There's coins now that you can buy for a couple of cents that were initially $11. Now, you didn't want to buy that at $11, of course, but what I'm saying is there's all-time highs there. They could make us all rich. Simple as that. What are we trying to do? Trying to get rich. Okay, here we go. Continue. Oops, there we go.
Binance wins approval from New York regulators to launch a cryptocurrency. What this is it's a stable coin that Binance is launching, but they're working with Paxos, the Paxos platform. It's called BUSD. It's going to be pegged to the United States dollar. You'll be able to buy it on Binance.com as well as Paxos platforms. So Binance US.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. He's just got so much good information, but I'm just cherry picking the bits that I think are relevant. What I want to do now is I want to have a look at Crypto Kirby now. Crypto Kirby is essentially just technical analysis, and probably the best technical analysis in the business. However, Crypto Revolution's no slouch when it comes to analysis. So let's have a look at this.
Continues to consolidate here around the $10,500 area. That a bull flag is now becoming painted in the chart, and also not only on the 4-hour time frame, but is it possible that this giant structure that we're in now and have been in since our blow off top at around 14,000, is it possible that this isn't a bearish descending triangle and that this may wind up just in fact being one gigantic bull flag in and of itself? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
So, who knows? That's what this trading game is about. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Who knows? But let's get in and I'm going to just play for you the crux of his technical analysis.
What is going on, my friends? Today I'd like to discuss Bitcoin and the action we're seeing inside the chart right now. It's no surprise Bitcoin had its nice intraday parabolic move up through our old resistance box here. And now the action's been a little quiet. We're essentially waiting for another monstrosity of a move to come into this chart in one direction or the other. And right now I want to discuss this action right here. Because as all the moon boys and the degenerate gamblers, they do something else when the chart is like this, right? This is no fun for them. You know who this is fun for? The real traders. The ones that are ready to profit and get this crypto when in fact the move does occur. So as a full-time trader, I'd like to discuss with you my strategy.
All right. He wants to discuss his strategy in that, but he goes on a bit about Like, he's not a financial advisor. I'm going to cut past that.
I've been watching this green box here, this support zone, that time and time again here for Bitcoin all along this structure ever since our blow off top near 14,000 has acted as support every single time. And right now it's proven to be no different. The bulls have come in around that $9,500 region once again, ripped us through that area of old prior price action, which could have acted as resistance here, but it did not. And right now, Bitcoin is actually in a healthy zone, right above this green box, right, which it's green now. It used to be red. This whole box used to be red because it was potential resistance, but now we broke through, and for me now, this is going to need to be maintained here as old resistance turning into new support. Well, let's get this crypto. So for the time being, Bitcoin is in a bullish posture on a local time frame. The concerning thing for me here is the downward sloping line of resistance. You could see on our macro structure, which we're going to talk about later, Bitcoin still is on a lower high trajectory, and we have not tested this trend line yet. And you can see the trend line also does coincide here with a lot of historic price action, support to resistance flips, which may in turn act as a new resistance upon the retest to that level. So for me right now, Bitcoin is at the crossroads here. And I'm going to want to look also, ladies and gentlemen, briefly at the altcoins here as well.
Just going to skip past this bit. So essentially what we're looking at right as this video goes out is we are looking at a potential bull flag on the smaller time frames, and we have been fairly sure that on the larger time frames we're looking at a bear flag. However, and so we're expecting a tank down into the abyss, but he's indicating here that he thinks it's possibly a bull flag. So that's what the market does, guys. It keeps you indecisive. Don't sort of worry about that. You got to know, as Crypto Revolution was saying, you got to know how to buy the breakouts, and also manage your risk. So I'm going to skip forward a bit here. Just going to run through some of the indicators that he's looking at. Okay, I'm not going to get a blow by blow of the whole video. He's very thorough. Probably the best in the space. Doesn't use, or sometimes uses some unorthodox, strange, unusual / Google Trends type indicators. But I'm just going to run through a few here, and you see what we're up against at the moment.
Understand the RSI here on the 4-hour is still very high. We were in overbought conditions. We have cooled off back into neutral territory now, but at the time of recording here, we still are very high, roughly at about a 60, ladies and gentlemen, and 70 begins overbought. So for me, it's going to be tough here for Bitcoin to really have a run on that 4-hour time frame.
So, he thinks it's kind of bearish at the moment, basically. So let's move on to a few of the other indicators, see if we can cut myself off there, and an overall look at what's going on. So that was the 4-hour. Now we're going to look at the daily.
To understand here as well, daily time frame RSI, Bitcoin is still on a lower high trajectory. Also, lower lows, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely textbook bearish.
All right, bearish as well. Rightio. Now, this is what I'm talking about. He got some pretty cool indicators. Let's have a listen to this one.
The NVT, which for
NVT,
whatever reason now is like a highly, what's the way to put this, controversial indicator, purely because people don't want to believe that the Bitcoin blockchain is being used as much as it was. Oh, Kirby, they keep their coins on the exchange. Oh, Kirby, there's a lightning network, Kirby. Oh, you can say, Kirby, all you want. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, this indicator historically has been very, very accurate. Of course, past performance is not indicative of future results, but right now, my friends, we are below this yellow line of support, right? And we have broke below here. We are as well here, right? Look, high, lower high, lower high, lower high, okay? Low, lower low, lower low, lower low. I mean, there's nothing there that I really can see as bullish from this.
All right, so just by the way, he's at war with certain trolls and stuff out there. They slam him every chance they get. So I think they all love each other. But you know, so that's why he's like makes those funny sounds, voices and stuff. But you know, again, this is bearish, so I'm not going to go through all his indicators. He does do a lot of indicators, very thorough. I do suggest you just check out his videos, and you will learn technical analysis by watching this guy. You can't not. So I'm going to leave it there. But look, the whole general thing is at the moment that we are looking bullish, but there is that possible bull flag. Sorry, we're looking. Did I say bullish? We're looking bearish, but there's a possible bull flag on the really short-term time frame. So that's it for the moment. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, stick around for another video soon as I can be bothered to do one. Now, every time I watch these YouTubers, I record it and pick out the best bits, and you know, it's just a bit of a hobby, I suppose. All right, no worries. I'll leave the links to these videos, these YouTubers' videos that we've looked at below. So have a good one. I'll catch you later.